was going through Facebook and I saw Pollock and her video about it, and everything resonated with me. Generational wealth, time, location. I took the plunge, and I have changed within the 5 months that I've been in this program. Total ARV of 1.3 million.
Oh my
And then
God.
my equity, I have like 520,000 in equity.
500K is incredible amount of equity to create in a short time.
Hey, this is Neeti, and what you're about to hear today is a very special episode with one of the members from our portfolio program.
We call these Sensei Sessions. These interviews are designed to give you perspective about what you can achieve with the right strategies and execution.
I hope you enjoy this episode, and for free resources, check out our show notes section to see how you can build and scale your portfolio.
Hi, everyone. Jeanette. I live in New Jersey, and I'm a mother of three. I have worked in corporate life forever. I was in marketing and strategic communication, and I separated from corporate life back in August. I'm doing some freelancing, but most of my freelancing right now has been doing a lot of property investments. So it's more my passion. I've always had a real estate license back in the day since I was a teenager. I'm investing in Philadelphia since it's it's just close by. New Jersey is so expensive. And I have two properties in Philadelphia. But prior to this program, I purchased a home in New Jersey, which is, again, very expensive. And then I'm really, really proud of this because it's really out of my comfort zone. I have purchased a property in Indianapolis. So out of state, I always said I was going to do it, and I did. So when I look at my properties, I have a total ARV of 1.3 million.
Oh my God.
And then my equity, just those excluding my primary property, I have like 520,000 in equity.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm
amazing.
really, really excited. It's becoming more of like a real passion. Like you come every day, you wake up. It's not like going to work, at least for me. It's different. Like I am putting the bet on myself of me being the one to control and to manage it, and when I want to do it and where I want to do it. And what I also love about is the group and the community. And thanks to you and Nidhi that we have this community to consistently learn. In my old job, when you're in it for so long, you get so complacent. It's not learning anymore. You're teaching other people, as most of us can relate. And here, you're constantly learning because the market is changing and everything is different. Every time you go into a deal, it's different. And then when you do have a challenge, it's great because it's not like you're a challenge for someone else. It's really your challenge. And when you can overcome that, it's like, this is wonderful. Yeah, there's always growth there. The why, so I thought I was going to fully retire, and when I separated, so I got fidgety, and I was going through Facebook and I saw Pollock and her video about it, and everything resonated with me. Generational wealth, time, location, everything. And I have to tell this group, I had done my due diligence for a whole month. Every single person that was out there, and it's Pollock and Nidhi's program that really resonated with me. So, and I took the plunge, and I have changed within the 5 months that I've been in this program. I just love it. I became braver.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. 5 months, 1.2 million, you said?
Yeah, 1.3, and then
1.3.
And equity. I always count my equity.
Equity is amazing.
Very good.
500K is incredible amount of equity to create in a short time. And I'm gonna say, like, we own multiple businesses. And I recommend, as you succeed and scale further, think about diversifying and doing other things so you have multiple streams. And I'll tell you that the way we create wealth in this business, this is your wealth factory. This creates net worth like nothing else. And we go to conferences all over. We speak at events, we go to masterminds, we see people who have, 7, 8, 9-figure businesses, and they still would kill to be in your position because the way this generates wealth, nothing else does it. And that a lot of times we think that, hey, the income is what it's all about. But honestly, the real flex is how much you keep, how much wealth we build, because the income just goes. Every month you make money and then you spend it on life. And so this is the real flex, the equity. So that's amazing. How do you find your very first deal? What's a juicy story you can share with us?
Coming off of being in corporate life, I was like, I'm getting really antsy. I want to jump right in. So when I joined, I listened to believe it, all of the modules. I went through it all. So at the gym, my husband and I would listen to it, and we finished all those modules. So it gave me the insight to, feeling like I got all this knowledge. I got to really put it to work. I found my realtor on MLS. All of my properties are from MLS, coming from a real estate background, because it's trustworthy. You really do your homework. And I found this property that I liked, and I just put my information, said I wanted to learn more about it. And this realtor, it's like, whoever's more proactive, whoever comes at me and calls me, that's the first person I'm going to meet. And I met him in Philadelphia at a coffee shop, and we talked a little bit, and I kind of told him what I was looking for, the type of properties. And he was still giving me everything that was just above of not making the BRRRR work. So I did some homework myself, and I found my first property. And today, that first property, I learned a lot. Even though you've been in the real estate business, it's not the same. An investor is just so different, because it's your money, right? So you're also thinking about it differently. And then, so this property, we got it for 130. We rehab like 45. So it appraised for 240. It was a great learning. And rehab only took about 4 weeks. We listed that, and I got a tenant right away. So it was amazing. And then, like, my tenant did move in. And then on the first day, because it was like the coldest day of the year, the pipes froze. So they didn't have water. But in my past life, I would be stressed over that. And I think, like, it's about mindset, right? So I'm going to get through it. I got someone out there, the property manager got someone out there. They had to, like, cut the holes through this beautiful drywall that we just painted. I called my contractor who did that, and they did it in a day. So, those challenges, I guess what I want to kind of convey is that there's definitely opportunities out there, but there's also growth. I found growth in myself and just how I was trying to manage through it. And now I got braver, and we'll talk a little bit more about Indianapolis, because that's a different story. So I'm like looking around, and again, I saw this property in MLS. It wasn't really the avatar I was looking for, because it's scarce of inventory, right? They don't have a duplex, they don't have the things. And she showed me this one property, which is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. And the property there, when I compared it to the comparables, was really, really inexpensive. Like, the comparables were like 500,000, and this person was selling it for 355. And I was wondering why. She goes, he's really motivated. He really just wants to get rid of it. He's selling. And like, looking at it, I brought my GC there. I found also a general contractor, and it's through the referral of the realtor. And I met him. He was really great. I said, tell me what do I need to do in this property? So he gave me a list of things. I called the 355 down, and my realtor even said, you may be insulting them. I said, no, but this is what it is. So we landed at 320, and very little rehab, and the rent ratio is a 1-for-1. So it's like, it's a 2 property where you can make the bottom another rental property, and the second one another rental property. So it's a 1-for-1. And like I said, the appreciation, the things that I need to put there, it still gives me that 1-to-1 ratio, which I'm very, very happy about. So a little bit more expensive, but so what I also want to convey, there's a opportunity in everything you seek. Whether if it's not a duplex, then just make the numbers work, and it may not be exactly what you were looking for, but be open. So
I love that. Yeah, there's always a right price for every property. That's what you're saying, right? Like, there's opportunity in everything you're seeing. It may not be exactly what you wanted. Okay, but then would I take this risk if I could buy it cheaper? What does it mean to me, right? Like, how do we put a price on the higher risk? And if you can get it for the right price, maybe take a chance. No, I love that.
As you have grown your portfolio, what has been the most valuable?
So the most valuable, I think, to me is, like, again, the community and hearing the stories. You just get so inspired, and you get so motivated, and it's a community of like-minded people that celebrate each other. a little different than corporate. Like I'm learning more about myself and the growth that I have. And I do hear Pollock's voice when I don't do what I was supposed to do. Like it's like my mom, you say, oh, my mom's talking to me. But it's the early on, I didn't pull the trigger as fast as I wanted to. And then the opportunity went away. But then as I am in it now, even though that opportunity didn't happen, there's so many opportunities. If that property didn't work out, there's going to be another one around the block. But it's really definitely the community and how we all celebrate each other. It's the place that you could brag about your accomplishments and people can appreciate it.
When you're ready to get serious, you can join us at theinvestoraccelerator.com.
It's like getting 1,000 episodes worth of information in 5 days, and it's everything you need to build your actionable plan to financial freedom and making work optional.